Hey there, welcome to day 2436 of What's You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and I hop on pretty much every day. I think I've missed a day here and a day there, or I've definitely been late some days, more than others, depending on what else is going on in my schedule, in my life, and circumstances. But today we're talking about, of course, do the annual challenge. The Let's Grow annual challenge this year. This is actually my 7th year in a row sharing online an annual challenge. It's had different topics, different areas of emphasis and focus. Last year's was all about achieving our goals. This year's all about growing, personal growth and development in each of the different life framework areas, which I don't have up above me because we're working on the growing process in the challenge this last week of the month for contribution growth. And we've set a goal. We've looked at where we are now. We've talked about options, what's possible to fill the gap between where we are and where we want to be to achieve our SMART goal by the end of this year. We have used wonder, inquiring, and asking questions. And today we're talking about step 6 of the process, which is to never quit, never give up, no matter what. If we've set a goal that's important to us, the only way to fail is to quit and not do it. I mean, there have been times I've set goals for my life and in my life where I took a decade or so off from working on that goal. When I was raising my family, my kids, they were my number one priority, not my goals in different areas and aspects of my life. So I actually set some of those goals aside and picked them up again after my kids were grown and independent. Now I got grandkids, so I put some things on hold again because there's nothing more precious than spending time with my little humans, right? The little humans that my children have created, and they are absolutely positively fantastic. So smart, so amazing. So today, as far as contribution goes, we're focusing on never quitting. How do we keep our commitment to ourselves? We're sharing one way that we do that in the comments below. I do it in a bunch of different ways. I get accountability partners. I share it with other people. I do the annual challenge because guess what? I'm not going to not do the action item that I set for other people because that's just lame. And it holds me accountable to doing one thing every day as well to move me toward what it is that I want. And I found it extremely effective and extremely powerful. If we do 365 things in a year, even little tiny things, we are 365 steps ahead of where we would be otherwise. We're also light years ahead of anybody else because we're doing something on a regular basis and making it part of our life. I can pretty much guarantee that if you do an annual challenge with me, you will never look at how you spend your time and energy in your life again. You will be forever transformed into a better version of yourself. And that's my underlying personal intent for me, as well as for everyone else who is a part of the challenge. So for Supersize Your Business group today, we are talking about, and this is day 47, so 47 different strategies. And I might define strategy different than other people do. I mean, if you look at a business book, they'll probably say there are only 5 strategies for supersizing and growing your business. There are only 12 or 30 or how many ever they want to talk about or have experience in. And I've actually worked with thousands of businesses and business owners throughout my career. So we've used thousands of strategies because everybody's actual implementation strategy is going to be different than everyone else's, right? You can follow someone's framework and format, but you're still going to do that in your own unique way. And it's going to be different than the person who actually created that framework. I've used and tweaked and played with certain frameworks for 4 decades plus because I learned them and I applied them and I used them, had success with them, tweaked them, changed them to whatever industry or business I was in, and found that it's when we make things our own that we really become proficient and successful with them. And we can expand and grow on those ideas and those frameworks and those strategies like no one else can. So it's fun. But today was day 47 or number 47, and it's the digital. I like to think of transformation, but not everybody's doing a transformation when they have a digital strategy. So we talked about that. I have for a long time been an advocate of you got to have an online presence. You got to have an online presence, and no more so than today. And it's just, becoming more ingrained in our life. I look at my granddaughters, my amazing granddaughters, and I mean, at 1 and 3, they know how to operate technology. It is just automatically inherent to them because it's been around them their entire lives. Now, we limit their technology, but they still understand and know how to go about using it. Not like their grandma who has to figure it all out and sometimes curse at it. All right. If I can help in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, it's Sunday. I want to go to the art fair. There's an art fair here in my small town, and I haven't been there for a few years because of stuff that's been going on in our lives, but I want to go. I might go with my sister. Otherwise, I'll go with my daughter and granddaughters. All right. Have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, ask, ask, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.